Beautiful, beautiful, bright, precious souls. Hello and welcome to Ascension's Love with Alice, a return to union. It is such an honor to be here with you today as we look at this full moon, this upcoming full moon in Virgo, happening on Saturday the 27th of February 2021. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this full moon. It's already so powerful, and I'm recording this a few days before obviously the full moon, so that you can watch this in due course and really act upon whatever guidance is coming through here. But we have that Virgo energy, right? And that Virgo energy is all about purification, it's productivity, about service, you know, a very grounded earth sign, right? And I'm just so intrigued to see what's going to come forward, to see how we can best work with this phase of the moon, to see how we can best you know, magnify and you know, opportunize. Is that a word? Opportunize? I'm making up words, you guys. But make the most, let's say that, make the most of the energy that is coming forth to help with our own personal goals, our own personal ascension, and that of the collective. So without further ado, I want to welcome everyone here that is new to my channel. Thank you for being here. Do hit the like, the subscribe button if you enjoy the energy, if you enjoy these readings, and do feel welcome to join me on my new Facebook group. It's called the Isis Dream Temple. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. We have weekly card readings, live card readings with people that are in the group, giveaways, and you know, special offers, and ascension updates, you know, lots of different things, and lots of wisdom, ancient wisdom, right, coming through in that space. It's a place where magic meets mystery, you know. So it's really, really wonderful, and that was just really exciting to launch. So do feel welcome to join that, and I'll link it in the description box. But for now, let's get started. Oh my gosh, Virgo full moon. What themes do we have? What do you want to start off by saying? Let's see what we've got coming forward here. Virgo new moon. Faith in your dreams. Have you faith in your dreams? We're going to get 3 cards here. We've got that full moon in Aries card coming out. We are, yeah, going into Aries very soon. And we've got Taurus coming out here as well. And look at that, full moon in Virgo is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so perfect. And we also have Hold Your Vision. That wanted to come out as well. So I'm going to keep it out here. And I'm going to place this card right there. So full moon in Virgo. I love, love, love when this energy just comes up at the bottom of the deck and says hi. So I think that's so, so perfect. So let's see what we've got coming in for themes then. So have faith in your dreams. We have the waxing crescent moon. So sorry for the loud there always seems to be a loud motorcycle whenever I record these videos recently, so not sure what that's about, but anyway. So let's see, we've got have faith in your dreams coming in here with that waxing crescent moon. We've got full moon in Aries, that fiery climax approaches. We've got full moon in Taurus. I think this actually came out in the weekly reading as well. I may be wrong, but I think that came out in the weekly reading. We have this full moon in Taurus about practicality. We've got Hold Your Vision. Now what I love about this is that in the run-up, like when this is getting filmed and recorded, in the run-up to this full moon, you know, the way that we ought to work with moon phases is that, you know, when we have the new moon, that's when we plant the seeds. That's when we, you know, we've just released in the few days before the new moon, we've just released whatever no longer serves, and then we manifest, right? We plant the seeds, and then as the waxing moon comes in, this is when we have faith, right? This is when we are being shown what isn't in alignment, right, with our goals, right, whatever seeds we've planted, and then we have to actually work around it, right? And this actually really kind of depicts a little bit to me what we're going through right now, because there is this fiery energy around, which is really quite interesting, and I'm not sure where that's coming from. And Aries doesn't start until you know, Aries season doesn't start until the 20th, right, of March. So we're in Pisces season right now, but it's like we can feel that Aries energy, and it's like that kind of urgency feels like it's coming through here, and that productivity, right? And we've got your dreams need a practical plan, this Taurus energy coming in, because this this wonderful energy of Taurus is kind of bringing to us that that sense of, okay, you know what, if you want to reach these goals, we're going to push you out your comfort zone. We're going to push you out your comfort zone, because we know that there is no time like the present. You know, we know that, you know, we know that your goals are really important, and you know, you've had them many times, you set them over and over and over again, but things don't change. But this is a time that things are changing, so we're meeting that practicality aspect with that. We've got Hold Your Vision coming through here as well, which is very much about, you know, whatever, you know, be open to miracles occurring this week with this full moon, because if you're working with these energies, if you see the weekly energy updates, if you see these videos and you watch them and you are actually taking them on board, then you are working with the energies, right? So don't be surprised if something really, interesting happens here. And unexpected, right? But let's see. So these are the themes coming in. I want to get some more detail, right? I want to get some more detail and more clarity as to what we might expect, right? And how this wonderful Virgo full moon may influence us. What do we need to know? Thank you. We've got nettle, winter, amethyst, and angels. Really interesting energy coming in. Really interesting energy coming in. Bottom of the deck, passed over loved ones. Okay. So we've got forgiveness, support, and comfort. So super, super interesting. Right, so this full moon really is an initiation. It's an initiation for everyone, right? And the initiation is as follows. It's, are you willing to step outside of your comfort zone in order to achieve what it is that you want, in order to achieve your goals, right? In order to achieve your highest path. We've got this, phrase on the Virgo card, you are good enough. And this is about proving that to yourself. You may be feeling the energy this week, especially with this full moon, about kind of putting in a few new boundaries in place for your time, your energy. There's a lot of it feels like there's been a lot of like merging of energy, kind of like overlapping of energy fields, like in a way that it's been a little bit too, a little bit more, what's the word, you guys? It feels like recently there has been kind of this, kind of like not knowing the line, right, with relationships, with personal relationships, right? And what this is actually doing is it's bringing us the contrast that we need in order to actually reset where our boundaries are, to actually go, you know what, hold on, I love you, and because I love you, I need a little bit of space for myself to work on my own goals, to work on processing what's going on in and around me, because the Virgo does bring in this purification energy, right? And we're seeing this with reflection, transition, release, this winter card, right? And this is what's actually happening. We're closing out winter, right? Next time we have a full moon, we'll be in spring, okay? So this is the last full moon of the energetic season, really. That's why it's so powerful, and I love that it's a Virgo moon, the snow moon, right? The snow moon. Because it is about letting go of what really isn't serving you anymore. It's a time of transition. It is a time of going, you know what? I love that I've done this for however long, but it's now time to open new doors and create new space. In order to do that, I have to release. And this is what's difficult. This is why I think Aries is coming in here, because Aries is the instigator, right? Aries is the one that says, okay, new goals, let's go, fiery energy. But it also, it also feels like this energy is kind of coming in towards yourself. It's like you're mirroring this within yourself, right? And you're feeling that, if you're not acting upon the guidance you're receiving, then you're feeling that kind of, headbutting energy, and that may be reflecting outwardly, right, for you. And we don't want that to happen. We want our gaze to go back within ourselves, right? We want our sights to turn back within ourselves to go, okay, what within me is getting triggered here? What within me is being brought up so that I can release? What within me am I being encouraged to look at? What behavior patterns am I being encouraged to see so that I can alter them, shift them, change them, right? What behavior patterns haven't been serving? And you know what I love about this is that your angels are really holding the space for you here. You've got so much guidance coming in, left, right, and center. Virgo is very connected to that. And what's really interesting is, we always kind of go to the water signs to think about the intuition, but Virgos are very intuitive as well, right? They are very intuitive as well, but they're very connected to the earth. They're very connected to one another, that oneness energy, right? So, they do feel that connection. They definitely feel that connection. They kind of want to make sure everyone's okay as well, right? To a point of imbalance, right? It can be a point of imbalance if you are constantly looking outside yourself, but that's what this energy is bringing in for us this time around this full moon. We are being asked to go within and see where our time is being spent, right? Because when Virgo is in, look at that, Pisces energy. This is whatever we're working on in this full moon. We then have the new moon in Pisces directly underneath this card, which is the next new moon, you guys. So this is just really beautiful because this is going to complete the energetic year, right? Whatever you're releasing here is going to complete the energetic year, and it's going to be completed by this new moon in Pisces, ready for us to set our intentions for the next energetical year going into spring, right? I love that. That's beautiful. But I love as well that the Pisces card is underneath here because, you know, Pisces is all about that balance, right? You know, that balance of, you know, the spiritual and the practical that we have here. You know, this is very masculine energy actually coming in here, it feels. But, you know, the Virgo... Oh my gosh! So sorry about that. Something just fell literally from the sky. That was really quite fascinating. I have to laugh because this is a slight tangent now, and we will get straight back into this, but I have to laugh because where I am living currently, I am right on the ley lines, right? I am right on a very massively high energetic point. So I feel these guys, I feel these guys, I feel everyone and anything that wishes to be here. And although this space here is protected, which is why the thing that fell didn't land on the table, it missed the table and got hit by the amethyst. Amethyst took the hit there. So I thank the amethyst that is now on my floor, the angel aura amethyst actually, for receiving that energy. But it feels I'm actually just going to ask about that because that wanted to come through in this reading. So let's see what that was all about. Why did that item just fall from the sky? What was all that about? Something for this reading. Yeah, look at that. They really wanted to bring in that energy of endings and beginnings. They really wanted to emphasize with a bang the endings and beginnings of what we have here. You know, this really is the start of the future. This really is the start of a new era. This is the start of your independence. We have Bast coming in as well. You know, your independence is a foundation of your strength and success. Absolutely, absolutely. This is golden, a golden future, right? This is a golden future. I should probably check that my camera is still recording this okay, but I'm sure it's fine. I will actually just double check. Bear with me one sec. Yep, we are still recording. All is still well. They just really wanted to emphasize that message. And this is why boundaries is coming in as well, right, you guys? Because our boundaries haven't been set. We haven't been sovereign. We haven't been. You can't say that you have been. And if we think we have, then we're, you know, not seeing things clearly yet. We're not seeing things as deep as what we can do, and that's okay. That's okay. And you know, we've got passed over loved ones is coming in as a theme as well here, and I want to just touch on this because it's like there is forgiveness, there is support coming in from your ancestral line, right? From your ancestral line, there is support coming in from your ancestral line to really process and focus how the things that you have inherited on a blueprint level, on an energetic level, on a behavior level, on a thought pattern, everything that we kind of have conditioned into us from being a child. And that's kind of it. You know, we're born into this world that's very dense and very heavy, right? And that's why that Virgo energy is very purifying. This is why the caption is "You are good enough." This is about you realizing that you don't need that external validation. This is about you realizing that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks or feels. What actually really does matter is you, and whether you can put yourself first, whether you can put your own goals first, because you know that when you do that, you are pouring them from a very full cup because you are connected with the divine mother, father, right? But then I still can't believe that literally something just fell from nowhere. I don't even have a shelf up there. I have no idea where it came from. But it was a singing bowl, so fascinating. Anyway, that's teleportation for you guys. Anyway, so yeah, we've got Carly coming in here, endings and beginnings. So the old must be released so that the new can enter. Bast is coming forward here, just really re-emphasizing that independence message. Let's bring you out here, Bast, as well. Is there anyone else, is there any other goddess that wants to come through to support with this full moon right now? Thank you, Athena with inner wisdom. Look at that. And this is a very Virgo card to me. This is a very Virgo card. Not only is it green, but the owl is always something that I associate with Virgo. We've got Pele coming in with a divine passion here, and this is that fiery energy again. That's the thing that just dropped. That was a very fiery kind of, you know, in the action type of thing. But what is your heart's true desire? Because we've been ignoring it for way too long. We've been ignoring it for way too long. Your angels are saying it's enough. Enough is enough. Your home space as well. You're going to be feeling that with your home space. You know, and the boundaries in that space and how the energy flows in that wonderful space that you call home, you know, how you connect in that space, you know, but really this full moon, you've got so much support coming in, hey? The prosperity is really going to lie ahead. When we start to tune into our independence, when we start to tune into our inner wisdom and really trust, really trust, you know, and act as well. You know, there is that balance of masculine energy coming in to really support us in taking action. When this video comes out, the moon may actually be in Leo as well, which is very kind of action forward, courage kind of energy. So it's a perfect energy to coincide, right, with this energy here, with this message here so far. But let's see, so what have we looked at here? We've looked at what else we need to know, how else we can really work with this, who's supporting us, what we're releasing. Let's go into that in a little bit more depth and detail. What is this full moon going to give us the opportunity? What are we going to have the opportunity to close out here? And you want it to come out, so we've got gratitude. What are we going to have the opportunity to close out here with this full moon? Let's get another, thank you, couple of cards. So we've got gratitude, purgatory, decision, thank you, and eternal embrace. Oh, I love it. Do you love it? I love it. And on the bottom of the deck we have Gaia. Absolutely, we've got Gaia, Mother Earth, right? Mother Earth. This is the Virgo, right? She is Mother Earth. So we are first being reminded to keep ourselves in a space of gratitude as much as possible. And the reason for that is very simple. When we feel gratitude, there is nothing else to feel, right? And that is going to change how we experience everything coming forward. This is going to change how we process and how we release, because there is this epic releasing energy here, this massive shift in behavior patterns. And that's difficult. It's difficult for the inner child. It's difficult for the ego, the mental body, right? But it doesn't have to, it's challenging, I should say. And when we get into a space of gratitude, that purgatory doesn't have to feel like the hell it is, right? You know, the struggle doesn't have to be there. You know, we can actually release that and get to the light within it. And that's what's going to be happening right now, is we're going to be feeling that ebb and flow around this full moon. And you know what? We are in a manifestation window. That's why this message is coming in very loud and proud right now. We are in a manifestation window from the 22nd of the start of this week. Through to the full moon, we are in that manifestation period where, you know, it started with the energy of the divine feminine, that 222 number, that 222 portal. So if we're keeping our minds in gratitude and what we're grateful for, what we have appreciation for, right, and not getting lost in going overboard and kind of going, I'm so grateful for this, and this, but then really the energy is of the lack that you do not have it. Be more about appreciation, writing affirmations, and kind of just tuning in and feeling genuinely happy for what you know to be arriving, right? And then we're going to shift through that space of purgatory. We're going to really release, right, what they are wanting to release for you, with you, right? And that's where this fiery energy is coming in, because this is the difficulty of it, right? Is it's going to feel like it's like that, and that's that Aries energy coming in to help explain that. Decisions coming in here, because when we've actually started to go through this, and when we make a decision in that space, right, when we make a decision in that space that we wish to really create something new here and create a new blueprint, turn our blueprint into a gold print, right? Gold. We really claim our independence. And when we claim our independence, we would then really, you know, hold your vision coming in here, because this is coming through so strong and so clear. Eternal embrace. always feeling loved, held, protected, supported, guided by your angels, your guides, your ascended beings of light, your Fae beings. I actually spent a wonderful amount of time last night, and you know, I do this every night and every morning, but last night was very specific for me because a very specifically poignant moment, because I spent a little bit longer I had my hands over my heart and I was just calling in my guides and my angels kind of one by one. You know, I started with my guardian angel and I called them in and I just thanked them from the bottom of my heart for how they've always supported me and this, that, and the other. And then, you know, I did the same with my spirit guide, and I did the same with any star beings, and then any archangels, and then any ascended beings of light, any goddesses, any, you know, I called in certain specific goddesses that I work with on a day-to-day basis. And my dream angel, I finished with my dream angel because I was going into dream time. But I'm going to tell you this right now, guys. I was, by the end of doing that, not even by the end of it, just by calling in the first one, my guardian angel, I had tears of joy. I had tears of joy because my heart was so held and supported, all this incredible amount of love that was shining through. And that's what this is. That's what this is, and that's what you're going to be able to feel with this full moon, should you wish to keep your focus really, really high about, you know, releasing something that has served its purpose. So I am going to pull a couple of other cards just because we've had a couple of distractions in this reading. I want to pull a couple of cards, so just get very specific right now. So if you are, we're going to look at fire, water, earth and air sign for this full moon. What have you got, what opportunity, like what do you have to bring in, like what is going to be the focus for you? There we go, that's a better question. What is the focus for you if you are a fire sign, if you're a water sign, if you're an earth sign, if you're an air sign? So we're going to do that before we go, and we're going to do that as kind of the final guidance. So first I'm going to ask for fire signs. If you are a fire sign, sun, moon or ascendant, you may watch numerous piles and take what resonates from numerous cards getting drawn here. But if you're a fire sign, so that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, in this full moon, what is the best thing that's going to come from this full moon for you, for the fire signs? Thank you. This one wants to come through. Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So fire signs, you're going to feel like things are going to start to lay themselves out a little bit more. You're going to feel that that direction, that fire, that passion, that go, but it's going to feel like it's tangible, like really tangible, which is really, really wonderful. It's going to feel like this energy here, you know, this practical plan. So that's the fire signs right there. So you are literally going to feel like your next steps are paved out. So keep your vibration really high. Keep clearing as it's coming up, fire signs, right? And keep that gratitude in mind, and you're going to feel like your next steps are literally paved out for where you go from here, between here and the new moon. Okay, water signs. So Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. If you are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, sun, moon or rising, what is the best card for you for this full moon? Gets grounded. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, water signs, you do feel everything, right? You do feel everything, especially if you're Scorpio, because you go right into the depths there. But I mean, water signs are very, very, very intuitive, so it's going to be really important in this full moon to get grounded, and Virgo will help you with that. You know, Virgo is a great match, a great pairing to bring that intuition down and ground it. So if you're trying to manifest right now, water signs, if you're trying to manifest something, the key for you to do that in this full moon is to really get grounded with nature and connect, and to really remember that your ascension starts from the earth upwards, right? It doesn't start up here in the higher energies. It starts with that EarthStar chakra and connecting your roots to the EarthStar, right? That is how we ascend, and that's how we manifest. That's how we bring something physical into reality. Air signs. So we've got Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. What is the best guidance for this full moon for the air signs, please? What are they going to be having more success on if they focus on this? What do we have here coming through for the air signs? Warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest call? You're going to find, air signs, you're going to find that you are going to get very, very aligned, very vocal with your soul mission. It's just gonna really feel that alignment's gonna fall into place, right? That inspiration mixed with that earth sign, right? So that inspiration of and the thought patterns and the clarity that you receive naturally from being an air sign, and the out of the box thinking and things like that is really going to help you align and bring into reality, physical reality, you know, what's going up in the mental body. You're going to bring that into the physical body, which is really, really wonderful. It's also going to mean, you know, you may have to be a little bit more blunt with family members or friends who are maybe, you know, trying to pinch a bit of energy, you know, left, right and center. It may be that you are literally holding your light so strongly, but you may have to kind of just maybe watch your words a little bit. I mean, you're very diplomatic anyway, especially if you're Libran, but you know, make sure that you are staying in your alignment first, and then any space and time you have after that, then that's great, you know, do whatever you want to do there. But this full moon is really going to help you get that alignment in place for your vocation, it feels, for your soul calling. And when I say vocation, you know, when you're doing something that you love so much, there is no differentiation between life and work. It's all interlinked, and it's a balance. Then it's integrated. Sorry, it's not a balance, it's integrated, right? So that's what it feels like for the air signs. And now we get onto the earth signs. So if you are a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, so what will this full moon give you the opportunity to do? What is the best way to work with this full moon for the earth signs and your sun, moon, or rising? Thank you, soul family. Look at this. Calling your soul family, calling your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. You're going to find that you are going to start reflecting and drawing in other people, other souls that are where you are, right? That are going in the same direction you're going. You're going to draw that energy out of other people as well. You're going to find the support that you need. That's what this is coming through to say. This full moon, you're going to find so much support coming through for you. You are. So earth signs, really focus on welcoming, opening, and embracing, like keeping your heart open to receive support from anyone else that may be able to help you on your journey here, because this is now about you moving forward and being of service in a way that really serves you as well. You know, being of service is not something that's self-deprecating. It's not. There has been an old paradigm that makes us think that, but that is not the case. So, you know, you're going to find that there are going to be people that are willing and ready to help you, and it's going to be so balanced and so beautiful. So earth signs, this is a wonderful, wonderful moon for you. And you know, if you do have like an earth sign in your sun and a water sign in your moon, for example, then, you know, look at these and, you know, kind of take what resonates from each of those messages, right? But I just want to look, I'm going to cut the deck and I'm just going to pull one final guidance card for the whole collective, for everyone that is watching this. If there is anything else that we need to know, what's the best guidance going forward to really help us make the most of this full moon? Anything that's not been said, are we using the right deck of cards? They want to jump over here, we'll maybe pull two cards. So we're going to go for this one here, Don't Dim to Fit In. It's coming out, and Lakshmi. Oh gosh, look at that. I'm going to leave you there. Lakshmi coming through here with a bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. You really can expect miracles this full moon if you've been working with the energies, and if you are staying in this gratitude space of mind, if you're grounding yourself, if you are doing the work, you know, there is no more time to dim, right? We've been dimming enough. That's enough. Shine your light so freaking bright, you guys, because that is what this new earth is about, right? That is what we are doing right now. The more brighter we shine, the more we illuminate others, right? And the more we illuminate others, look how bright the future is. What a perfect way to end this reading, to have the last full moon of the energetical year, right? Stop worrying, everything's going to be fine. Lakshmi is coming in here, and she is all about abundance, baby. Yeah, she's all about abundance. Okay, beautiful souls, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for witnessing the wonderful distractions and randomness of the energies that have happened today. It's been a lot of fun for me to read with things randomly falling onto the table, and I must definitely thank my amethyst crystal for protecting the whole spread here, the whole reading. I love you all so much. Do join my Facebook group, the Isis Dream Temple. Website is coming soon. I still have a reduction, a special offer on all my one-to-one services. So be sure to make the most of those, because when the website is launched, these services and prices are going to go back to their respective sacred balance, right? So if you are looking for any one-to-one angelic guidance, any deep soul healing, any quantum healing, Akashic record work, anything like that, do message me while the offer is still on. Make the most of it, hey? Anyway, but for now, I bid you so much love, so many blessings of abundance, of bliss, of joy, and really enjoy this fabulous full moon. Blessings to everyone. Bye.